everybody's wrong. Rewrote the song. Thoughts become action. Tell me what's happening. What's your mind wrapped in? Wrapped around. Wrapped around.
Alright, what is up, Prime? It's boy Prime here. You know what time it is? Prime time Smite. So I'm going to be going over some Nike Jungle for you. Called Jungle, Auto Lock Nike. OP gods are OP. Doing my... So, you can see my teammates are rather salty already. This is a solo queue. I guess Herc didn't see that the Chalk called solo first, so we're just trying to figure out who goes where. We do have 4 physical, which is ridiculous. This, by theory, should never work because they were, forcing Herc to go mid. Herc mid against an Agni, which I don't think ends up going too well for him. But we do our best to make it work. I'm just explaining it now that Herc messed up and he needs to go into the jump to the mid. Doing my standard start there, putting the ward up at their speed buff. I do like to do this so that sometimes I can sit in base, and by the time they get there I can see what relic to get. In this case I do just end up getting Wrath because, like I said before, I just love this relic. In most cases, it's the best relic to get. I don't hate it on supports either. Like I've gotten it on a few supports and it works well. This Chalk ends up being pretty toxic throughout this game because he just doesn't have a good time dealing with an Arachne jungle, and
minions have spawned.
Yeah, and that's basically it. So here go auto. If you didn't know, her autos do have a clean. The first 2 autos have a clean, which is amazing, and then you use your 1, of course. I don't know why the Herc decided to come over here. That leaves Sylvanas and Cupid defend for themselves in the red buff there, which is not bad for a Cupid. I mean, a red buff for Cupid early, it's good against the Honor, which I think has the better early game anyway, so this should help him.
Thanks.
Oh, sorry, I had some cursed people there.
No problem.
Probably silenced that. So we get into lane before everybody else does, and yeah, just take out the clear and go and meet these camps here. Spawn at 45 seconds, so I was a little bit early. I did leave the Chalk in his own devices there. I was hoping he wouldn't play too aggressively up. And I didn't notice that I noticed the Arachne coming, but I didn't think she would come this way. This Agni throughout this game has really bad pathings. So if you watch, please don't play like him. Please don't path like this guy. I'm not sure how. Yeah, I'm not sure how Herc didn't help me clear, but he did get ganked pretty hardcore there. Just trying to keep our minions out. But I am early game EK, which is no damage, and that's not the best way to do that. So I ended up going to my back camp side. I mean, I know how to farm efficiently, so I just want to get the level advantage over the Arachne, who did end up getting the mid camp. So that was unfortunate for us to fall behind an Arachne early game. Excuse me while I scratch my nose. I'm not picking it, I swear. Our dual lane does end up getting really good pressure on the lane, so that was good. Our mid and I'd say our solo didn't really lose lane, but they didn't win it either. I would say they lost it gracefully. Now Andrew had to pick up the kill here on the Agni next to minions. Took the damage from his puddle right there, right? So the minions started attacking him, and Agni got the jump. That knockup is very, very strong. Now, if you didn't know her kit, her 1 has a disarm when you proc her 2. Her 2 is a call it a stim, I guess. Not a steroid. Well, yeah, I guess it's a steroid. It adds damage as well. Gives you bonus damage and then gives you augmented abilities on all 3 of your other abilities. So your 1, your 3, and your alt. I don't feel like the 2 and 3 mesh well together. I don't see a use for having to jump. All it does is add a faster jump time. But the 1 is awesome. I did try to wrap her there, unfortunately. I thought the alt would do a lot more damage, and it didn't. I knew it would survive, obviously, because of the shield that you get with the alt. I did proc it with my 2. So when you proc it with your 2, you get a 60% slow and a 60% health shield, which is massive. Not so big, obviously, at rank 5, at level 5, because you don't have a lot of health to build onto. It does scale up your max health. So in the solo lane, I'm guessing you're gonna want to build a lot of health with some defense and maybe just a little bit of damage. Herc just said Paka. I don't know what that means. Paka. See, like this Agni dashes in on me. And like that's not a smart move. I'm level 5, he's not. Doesn't even have it. It forces him to use his med. Again, he starts taking poke from minions. He does end up getting away because, again, I just don't have the cooldowns and skills to do the damage. It's unfortunate that our Chalk did get killed there. I had to hold mid.
Please.
I wanted to hold mid. I didn't have to. I could have gone over and helped, but to be honest, he's not a very fun guy to be around anyway. Again, forces his dash out right there. Like, it's not a good place to dash. So, Herc sees that I'm, messing around with an Agni, and he wants to come and help. I think this Herc is maxing his 2 first, now that I just see that. That was a lot of damage for just a 2. I do end up picking up the kill here. That 1 is super strong. Think of some of the Conquest bangers where I take, I get the ult from Iraqi, and I do end up taking my first death here because not like Chalk could have helped, but he could have came over and done something, right? Just explaining now to the, this guy uses Anki, really shouldn't have. Explaining now to the Chalk that I was holding the mid.
Retreat.
You don't want to let a lot of minions into the tower early. Finally back, get my boost, get the wards and the standard pots.
Okay.
She does not do too bad with mana. Looking back at the build, I end up going for her, excuse me, the build I end up going for her is, just damage. I do end up getting a Frostbound, that's super strong as well. I wrapped this camp because I want to get over to the solo lane a little bit quicker, so hopefully this stuff doesn't, scream at me. He does. I mean, his positioning and he's got no wards, so I mean, this is why he dies. It's plain and simple. He blames me, of course, right? The rocks and the thanks and blah blah blah. But it is entirely his fault for being positioned up so far without any wards. He had the opportunity to buy wards. I forget, I didn't look at the end screen and not long enough to see if he did buy enough wards.
Retreat.
Alright, so going up against the other Nikkei, I wanted to cancel out her 1 there, but she was too far away. You can cancel out Nikkei's 1. It is a channeled ability that you can cancel. Reward down there for Chalk, so he doesn't get ganked all the time. Reward mid. I want to get to this Agni, whose dash was up, unfortunately. Still interacting there. I didn't see her the first time around in the actual game. If I did, I would have chased all the way to the red buff. I'm sure that's where she was going. Jump over the wall to get these. Our dual lanes, dude, awesome. Get these mid camps. Oh, she went over there to get the. There we go. That. I'm just explaining to the Chalk. I tried to help, but we were out of position, of course, and yeah, no wards. No wards. Wards is a big thing. Like our right lane is warding up. That's good.
An ally has been slain.
Our Chalk did try to come help. Our Chalk did come try to help. I don't see. Like all I did was try to explain to him. I tried to help, but you had no wards, and your positioning was not great. Not like I was being super salty about it. I do end up getting a little bit salty, like a little bit toxic toward this guy because I mean, look at that. I mean, why was he so far up against 2? Of course, he starts getting to the BM here. Once again, I think I did it already, but I do end up beating him. I want to get over to the right lane. I really shouldn't have stopped to do this buff. It was a bad call on my part. We lost by. Our Herc just gives up. All life is ruined. This ends up being a pretty good fight for us. I didn't get the ult onto her like I wanted. He jumped it, but I do end up picking up a kill there, and jumping onto the Agni. I think I do end up dying here as well. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Our Cupid died. I held down W. This is where I start to get toxic toward this Chalk. And he doesn't speak great English, so like in reality I should have just ignored it. Just muted him there. And moved on. That's what I'd end up doing. I just told him to uninstall and then muted him. Yes, you too.
We need wards!
So Arachne is the same level as me. Herc is in mid, is level 6. Like, he just, I don't know. I mean, it's Herc mid. What do you want? What do you want from the guy? He's got to play a lot safer. He's got to play under his tower and just look to pull somebody. Because, I mean, they're playing very far up anyway. They're playing very aggressively. Sylvanas picks up a kill on the on her. This on her Athena lane end up being the reason we win this, because I mean they just end up beating their brains out. First rotation over to the and last, I guess. First rotation over to the elementals. This chalk just won't give up.
An enemy has been bested.
BMing.
Sorry.
Play with Barbies, right? Like, what does that even mean? Alright, so we get the kill onto the egg. Herc does get killed for us. My man says GG.
Destroyed your left tower.
So that's game because he died. We're gonna lose this game because he died. This is something I say all the time, but I do say it as a joke. I don't know if my people that I play with very often know it's a joke. But I just, you know, but it is. So I level the 2 over the 3 on her, just to stop her damage from coming up. The disarm onto her. I want to jump, and then at this point she can ult away. Excuse me, I'm still fighting off the gold. She's spam laughing as she goes. And I force her blink out, which is good for me. I do like that she doesn't have that anymore to rely on. I'm over to help the dual lane. I think I end up picking up a double kill here, yeah. And I get out before the Agni gets stunned me on the tower. One last tower shot. This Agni really wants my booty. But he's out of ults, and Sylvanas just... Sylvanas and Cupid pick up the kill there. So, I get out free and clear. It was a pretty good trade. 3 for none. I'll take that. This is where the snowball starts to happen, right? So, Nikke, I'm level 11. You know, I'm ahead of everybody. I can't believe to be honest, well, actually Chalk
Your
just
team
hit
has destroyed a right
put in my statement. I can't believe this Sylvanas is level 11 though, actually, now that I look at it. You know, when do you see the support being such a high level? Their Athena's only level 7. Ridiculous. But again, the pressure from the Sylvanas keeping lane is too much. I'm guessing they didn't force out weakening curses early.
Retreat!
Maybe they did, I don't know. Like, if you're in on a Cupid Sylvanas lane, there needs to be a weakening curse. I don't care.
Retreat!
You have to have that anti-heal. You have to. The necessity. Now, for some reason on her mid, thinks you can do something. There is 4 mid, I didn't notice that. I should have, but I didn't. Very good knockup and pull from the Sylvanas here. I end up picking up the auto attack here. I think I pick up the on her as well. Yep, double kill for me. Just sidestep that Athena taunt to get a triple kill. And I want to get the quad, but unfortunately this guy runs away. Like a little biatch. And spam laps while she does it, like she didn't just lose that entire fight. So I'm just checking. I chase this. I'm thirsty as fuck for this kill. But no, I just take their backhand. And then I think we take their red as well. There's an on her there. Got the med. That was a beautiful med. Great timing. I didn't have to back now. This is officially, you know, where the snowball happens. That last auto takes the I missed the jump. But I hit that actually. Last auto from Sylvanas takes the red buff, so I grab that as well. Now these guys want to fight. Like, I'm not sure why. I'm level 13. You end up picking up the kill here on the egg. No, I don't. I did get weakening curse. If I didn't get weakening curse, I think I might have been able to pick up that kill. Now I did notice that our team is getting dicked on by the Gold Fury by Arachne, so pick the rotation, kill the on her. I should have read that. Unfortunately, I didn't. She's just trying to get a heal off real quick. Waiting for my jump. Beautiful pull into the tower there. And you get the one off. Kill her.
Attack! Retreat!
Nice little wrath there to stop the
Retreat!
damage coming out from Agni and Athena, the taunt,
An enemy.
and didn't have to pick up the kill on the Athena as well.
I'm the greatest.
So you see the build, I'm just going into a Jotun's Wrath, backed with 3k. I wasn't sure what to get, so I ended up picking up Frostbound because I just want to
All
stick to people.
according to plan.
Zona Gaia looked like a really good choice for me just because, again, the hell
Your right tower
on
is
the
under
shield.
attack.
I think the only defense item I ended up going into was a Spirit Rope. So it was just, attack or Power Boots and Jotun's Wrath into Frostbound into, I think, a Brawler's Beat Stick to stop the healing coming out from Arachne. And that's really it. And the meds they had, because I think they had 2 or 3 meds. At some point I should make a point to press tab, here and there, so you guys can see what their builds are as well.
To the vanguard.
But I'm in level 11 and 2 now. Cupid did take my speed, so I took the power buff, which ends up going really well for me. Power buff on her is not bad. Not bad at all.
To the vanguard.
So I jump into the lane to ult,
Victory.
and there's a med. Yeah, I jumped in, but I mean, there's 3 of them, so I do end up picking up the kill on her. Frostbound does work. I think I do end up actually picking up the kill on the Agni as well. Maybe not. No, this is where I die because I built for too long and have my ult got taunted. I should have beat. I knew it was coming. Herc does pick up the kill. Now, for some reason, he stays here though. This is really confusing to me.
Tactical fury.
I remember this part.
Fury.
He stays here and just chills. Proxy farm Herc.
What is to come.
And Athena's just spam laughing at him. He's level 12. She's level 8 though. But he stays here long enough that, because she spam laughs and he goes back in on her at half health, he just gets, dicked on because they make the rotation. Here comes the Arachne from behind and he is just dead, man. He had all the opportunity in the world to run away.
Bring the pain.
Even Nike
An ally
makes the
has been
rotation.
slain.
And I'm just saying, why Herc? And he gets real salty too. 3 versus 1. Well, it didn't have to be.
Retreat.
Super salty team here. Even though I'm going like out of my mind jungling here and killing everybody. The good thing about this team though is that we do end up taking objectives really, really well. As far as towers are concerned. So I just jump in here, I want to get the ult off. My game lags out a little bit. I still pick up the I want to pick up the two rats. I want to pick up the Nike as well, but she jumps away. I do pick up the honor and the Athena as well. Oh no.
An enemy has been
There's the ult coming out from there, Nike. Flow is ridiculous. It's so hard to deal with. I end up tanking this tower, which is, okay. I do have natural scaling as a warrior.
to the vanguard.
That was a beautiful time jump. I didn't know she's gonna go that way. I just wanted to close the gap, but I ended up landing right on her, which is perfect on her. See what I did there? So I want to go help the. I don't want to go help the Chalk ever. Just want to farm away, get my speed buff,
We need wards.
get some wards down. I need to get a nice deep ward there. Realistically, I probably could have gone without beating that teleport. Even on a jump, I think pretty strong. I think we do pick up the kill. No, Arachne gets away. Oh no, wait, maybe, I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah, she must have gotten away.
Be careful.
Here's an Athena, so we want to kill her.
To the vanguard.
I do pop my shield on the tower. Unfortunately, nobody else comes in with me, so we didn't pick up the kill. But that was all zoning time to kill that tower, I guess. That's what that was for. We did leave the on her alone in right lane, which kind of sucks. I pick up the kill on Athena here. My one just did
Slain an enemy.
half of this guy's health.
An enemy has been
Go back to help this Chalk. I don't know why, but that was a nice med from our Sylvanas to keep the Chalk alive. Jump out from DK.
Your right tower.
I'm already level 17.
No. Your right tower has been
To
destroyed.
the vanguard.
I'm trying to keep this Herc alive. I need to get Frostbound on this god. Both end up getting 3 dicked on. He's getting 4 dicked on. I have speed buff, so I'm so running. Getting the Frostbound onto her.
Killing spree.
Tasks are
This is a nice little play, I think. Don't end up dying here. 49 HP. I stunned her under the tower. And I just chase. She just chases me. Jump out because Nikkei jumped in. Just got enough mana to jump out. Not even close. Give a little laugh. And I think Arachne dies for that chase too. I think, yeah, she should die for
All
that.
according to plan.
And I decided to not go into more pen. I just needed some more, a little bit of cooldown, a little bit of protection. Like, look at my health bar right now. I'm at 2200 health, and that's just from natural scaling. I'm not buying anything health related except for, I guess, the
Your
Frostbound.
middle tower is under attack.
My one is just chonking his Agni. Not much he can do. Could have probably just autoed him, but I thought it was flashier if I did the alt. It's on her meds for some reason. He jumps away, so I pop my 2. This is where I want to use the this is where I want to use the 2 in the jump and get the Frostbound on the AMP guys for it.
You have slain a
I come into this Athena as well. Doesn't have enough protection to off. Chalk does pick up the kill.
slain.
I'm having a hard time remembering if I ever beat this match. See that slow coming out from DK? Oh, gross. Nice med from Sylvanas there. I think he ends up getting a nice little pull. Right here. Not now. But as you can see, we, oh, there's the pull. I think she stopped to type. As you can see, we got ejected really well.
Killing spree.
Again, sorry for the people bugging me on curse during my recording. How dare you? I know who you are, Gambo. Yeah, he messaged me right after this game, and he wasn't in the game, but he messaged me right after the game, and I'm like, hey, play some Nike. I was like, hey, look at my history. I'm 18-3 right now. We decided to attack the Fire Giant. I am tanking it. Not a good idea because I only have 1 protection item and it's tier 1. I ended up ulting obviously to use shield to my benefit help until Sylvanas and Shock can make the rotation. Cupid had to back, he had no health. So that's freaking cool. No need for DPS other than me. I can get out, come back into obviously DPS it. You have Wrath available, so we'll just kill it real easy.
Let's use
Really good call to attack the Fire Giant there. Made by, yeah, pick up speed buff, head back to base. We have Fire Giant. It's just, it's a downhill game from here.
I'm the greatest.
There's not much they can do.
what are you
I mean, look at their levels. Look at their levels. What do you do in this? You have to hide under this. On her is mid lane, like halfway up the map, and he's level 13. You know, I'm a level 19 jungler. You can't be there. Can't do that. I don't know their warding situation. I believe at the end of the game, they didn't ward that as much as they obviously should have. Get the jump onto him. He missed an impale, so I'm just able to run him down. Unfortunately, I do miss a bunch of autos. But the one doesn't miss. 19-3 now. I got some Wrath. Their solo laner. Urk might be dead here. I do want to come back in because the Athena can't survive me. I'm so far ahead.
now.
And over the wall, take the one in the face, to the back of the head, I guess. Agni and I think Agni and Arachne are over bugging the Chalk with Sylvanas.
An enemy has been
Yeah, that's where they are. It should be a fight that they can win. Cupid's got the right idea to take mid Phoenix. Or just jump into what I should have done. What you should do in those situations if you're a tanky person like me. Is you should walk in and take the tower shots until the melee minions can get all the way to the Phoenix, and then back off. Excuse me.
To the vanguard.
Okay, your team has destroyed a
So that's the last of the
enemy
Phoenixes. Chalk does pick up a good kill onto the Agni. Yeah.
Retreat! Help!
This Araki is thirsty as hell for this Chalk kill. I thought I would jump on her, but nope,
An
that's not
enemy
the
has
case.
been bested.
Chalk does get the axe
An
kill.
enemy has been
Wonderful
slain.
job there.
Nice job.
By the end of this, Herc does end up being in my good graces where he thinks I rock, guys.
Out of attack the Titan!
But somehow we pulled it off. Like we made a Herc. He's still level 16. As a Herc mid lane, right? He's just as good as jungle.
An ally has fallen.
I do end up dying here because I do end up tanking the Titan as well with a lot of damage going on. I didn't get the kill on the Agni like I wanted. But 20 and 4, I will end this game. Araki decided to mesh with me. Wow, my duo. To be honest, it was this dual lane that fed beyond her specifically. I guess Athena as well, and the mid. So that'll do the perfect now. That'll do it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Peace out.
Never